Hi there, thank you for watching. In this video, we're going to install the Twilio extension in a new Awell Careflow that we'll build together. The Careflow is intended to gather clinically relevant data by a certain date. Awell extensions allow you to leverage integrations with third-party applications such as Twilio, SendGrid, and Cal.com. You can activate the extensions in your Careflow to unlock custom actions and create a no-code design. You can even contribute and build your own extensions to extend the capabilities of the Awell platform and connect to your own system. Develop once and provide your clinical and product teams with the power of custom actions to use whenever and wherever they like in their Careflow design. We'll now dive deeper into the details and co-build our new workflow with the Twilio extension. You can see here on my screen that there are a bunch of Awell extensions available already, but we'll focus here on Twilio as our call to action to drive patient engagement. To leverage the Awell extensions, you will need to create your own accounts with these third-party applications. This will allow you to be in full control and have visibility on the outgoing traffic from your account. Our extension is now configured. Let's continue with the Careflow design. Our Careflow is going to take care of three distinct things. First of all, patient initial communication over SMS. Secondly, information gathering from the patient via an Awell hosted page and reminding the patient if the task is almost overdue. To take care of the initial communication, we create a new step and select the custom action Send SMS to Patient. I've already created my text message and I'll just copy paste that here. Additionally, I choose to direct the patient to an Awell hosted page and will insert an Awell hosted page's link for the patient. This link will allow the patients to immediately interact with their Careflow activities from the SMS that we send. Next up, we want to ensure that there are activities waiting for the patient to be filled out immediately after sending the SMS. So we'll also add a form action to the Careflow. We'll pretend that the Careflow is gauging the patient's mental health status, and we opt to create a PHQ-2. We'll leverage the Awell question library of more than 100 clinically validated questionnaires, and we pull in our PHQ-2. To orchestrate then the usage of if this and that logic, we'll add another question to this form, whether the patient took their medication as planned. Our form action is now complete. We'll envision two possible outcomes of this flow, high risk and low risk. High risk would be defined as the score of the PHQ-2 being higher than 3 or the patient did not take their medication. Low risk, on the other hand, would be defined as a score lower than 3 and the patient took their medication. These two new steps could again contain their own set of actions, such as automate task creation, add a tag to a patient, send an alert to the care team, but that's beyond the scope of this video. Now our Careflow design is almost finished. We lastly want to implement a reminder to nudge the patient when it's time to complete their pending questionnaire. To do this, we install a new track with a trigger, data point not collected, to allow us to act on the inactivity of the patient and hence the absence of incoming data. Tracks in Awell are sequences of activities that are sent to patients based on their responses to the previous activity or a predetermined set of rules. So we select this trigger and set it so that if the PHQ-2 score was not collected within 5 minutes after Careflow start, we'll trigger the reminder track. In reality, you'd like to give the patient a couple of days and set that here, but for the purpose of this demo, we keep our timelines short. Next up, we reuse the same SMS communication we set up at the beginning, and we leverage the Awell library to reuse our step. We'll also make a small tweak and pass on the date we expect the patient to complete the form by, and hence we empower our patients through communication. We're now ready to publish this Careflow and perform a demo of our newly designed Careflow. We'll enroll a patient in this Careflow and let the magic happen from there. I have a test patient created already, and let's now start up this new Awell Careflow. I'll also cast my mobile screen so we can follow along with the patient experience. First up, SMS is being received by the patient, requesting them to fill out a clinically validated form. I'll now wait and pause the video for 5 minutes so we can see our data point not collected trigger in action, which will remind us about our pending activity. We see a new SMS appearing on our end, which informs us about an outstanding activity. Compliant patients as we are this time, we appreciate this reminder and will continue with clicking the link and navigating to the Awell hosted page to finalize our PHQ-2. That was it for this video. We hope this helps you understand how to leverage a third-party applications such as Twilio to create a no-code care flow and drive your patient engagement. We support a bunch of additional use cases such as onboarding, monthly promise collections, and alternative communication channels such as SandGrid. Check out our videos to get some inspiration for your next care flow. Make sure to check the description below where we list all the necessary resources to get started with Awell. Thanks for watching.